All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone, and welcome back again to the UK Live. It is 2:30 a.m. Eastern Standard now, and we are moving into 30th of November, 2017. Let's start off today with the most discussed instrument nowadays, that is Bitcoin. I've brought up the chart in front of you. And there's something to look upon in this chart today. So let's get started. Uh, Unfortunately, on NetDania, the complete chart of Bitcoin is not available. Uh, it is from July till date. So let's try and analyze the situation here. And then we'll touch upon euro, dollar index, and gold as usual. If we look at the wave counts on the daily chart, is it not looking 5 up at least? From 2000 level onwards, if we do a simple wave analysis or wave count, it is looking to have completed 5 waves already. And let me just set it up. Okay, wave 1 quickly, wave 2, wave 3, potential wave 4. Yes, it is following all the guidelines. So, and does it look like a wave 5? Potentially yes. I don't have a historic chart, but with what we have in front of our screens, I think that a major top is almost formed yesterday around 11,375. All right. There is another way to check with the Fibonacci ratios as well. Let's do that. I haven't done this earlier. Let's see what it says. So please give me a moment to set this up. Once again, a humble welcome to all visitors who are looking who are watching these videos for the first time, and thank you again for those who have subscribed. That is important for the notification part. If you are a serious trader or a busy trader, I would say, put it that way, you might want to consider joining my Telegram channel on my name, Hirsch. I'll give you the details by the end of the session. Amazing intraday yesterday it was. Okay, 9,800 was the 161.8%. That was the 38.2%. Sorry, the wave 3 terminated there. And if we would take an extension now, if wave 3 kind of ended at 9,000 levels, 9,800 levels, we can take a retracement, assuming that it is still a termination point of wave 3, where it is actually not looking like that. But even if we take the worst come scenario, what do you think, brothers? 8,100, somewhere around those levels. The 38.2% is terminating. So a minimum drop towards 8,000 levels can be expected, even if it unfolds into 3 waves or a wave 4. All right. In fact, I would go a step further and confirm that if more probable chances are for an entire boundary which is ready 5 waves, that is impulse. Normally it drops into 3 waves down there. It should terminate around 5,600 or previous wave 4 here. All right. So it remains to be seen how prices are reacting in the next few hours or so. I think today should be the day where it should form. Bitcoin is meaning business this time. I think it got shipped us out last time, but this time on it means real business. Let's look into two more oscillators or indicators which help us a lot in. I mean, do we have a divergent scenario here? Do you see that divergent scenario here? 80 was the RSI when a high was formed at 7,800, and again, even now, yesterday, when another high was formed, RSI remains flat at 80. That is a sign of a potential bearish divergence. All right, it's already crossing over on the 4-hour chart, but interesting part, if you would allow me an extremely shorter term time frame, I think this is the boundary which is being worked upon right now. So wave 4 can or a corrective wave 2 can unfold into 335. I think it's already 3 now. Another 3 waves is ready, and if it is correct, then there must be a 5 waves down or drop, which can take us towards 8,000 levels going down. So the most talked about instrument, having given almost 12 times returns in 2017 till now, almost, is just on the verge of a collapse, I think, or a meaningful correction is underway. 8,018 and 7,000. Let's focus on the 38.2% first, that is 8,000 levels from here. All right, so on a timely basis, we'll be bringing up Bitcoin analysis in these sessions, so kindly stay tuned. And if this wave count is correct, I think in the next few hours or maybe today, don't forget we are closing on to the series now, 30th of November already. And as we discussed earlier on, major tops and highs and lows are formed around these times of a particular series, and that's what we are just about reaching right now. So watch out for a drop towards 8,000 levels at least. Even further, I would love to see 6,000 levels coming into play very soon, if not later. Alright, so that was Bitcoin. It takes some time for the charts to come up, so not all sessions I touch upon Bitcoin, but periodically I will be discussing about Bitcoins along with our conventional euros and the dollar index and the pounds. So let's get started on those guys as well. Okay, GBP USD is right there up on your screens. It has played a bit nasty role by taking a 3450 resistance out or stop loss out, but is still optimistic and very optimistic on the setups right now. So let's look into the wave count, and let's look at the larger picture first. All right. It's going to take some time, but knowing the larger picture always helps. We had wave 1 of a very large degree. I think I need to set this up again. I did not save it the last time. And then that was wave 2. Wave 3 unfolding into 5 waves of a lesser degree. Not the same degree, sorry, but I'm plotting the subwaves of, that's why the change in the letters here. So back to wave 3 of the same degree. Wave 1, wave 2. Let's take the arrow now. So we have the first wave and then the potential second wave. Wave 3. Look at that wave 4 consolidation right from September 2016 onwards. I think it is A, B and C, which is already done. And another point that you need to notice here is it has terminated. I mean, let me plot the wave 4 now. The fourth wave here, and it has terminated right within the vicinity, slightly higher though, but still within the vicinity of the previous wave 4. All right, so it makes a lot of sense for selling pound on rallies till the time it remains below those highs at 36.52. Also, the Fibonacci retracement confirms the same. Oh, this is an altogether different chart window. That's why I need to configure again. All right, so 34.66 was the 38.2%. It just made a high about 200 points around 36.50 and then dropping lower. Now it remains to be seen if it is, I think it's just a retracement. Why? Because it's clearly showing 3 waves movements right now. So to simplify the wave count on the daily chart from the 36.50 handle, is it safe to consider this as the first wave or the first drop, and that is very confidently we can say that it's pretty confidently it's a 3 wave rally. I mean A, B and C. So how do we plot it? No problems. We got a stop triggered there, but that doesn't mean that things are over. I thought it was still the first wave in the making, and that's why we placed stop loss according to the wave 4 actually. But nonetheless, I think it's not wave 4, but it could be wave 2 in the making. And if we play a bit around the Fibonacci ratios, within the 61.8% vicinity right now, slightly above that, but that's okay. And the extension, if we do take an extension of the counter trend, let's see what's happening. I think it's the convergence levels, brothers. Oh, I think we got a deal here. I think we've got a great deal here. We are just in time. I think we're just in time. It is converging with the 34.50, 760 levels. You see there the I think the convergence is seen at 35 30, very close to that. All right, there you are. That's the first target around 34.57. Maybe it could extend a bit more further towards 35.30. I think that would be a good place to enter shorts. 35.30 should be considered as uh, a price where you want to sell, and having done that, you would want to place your stop loss just above the 36.50 mark. So let's you can plan your short somewhere here, and then let's extend. I think the extensions should go comfortably towards 2800 levels. Easy. Yes, it does. That's 27.87. Looks like a good trade setup, brothers, here. It is also possible that pound does not trigger or does not rally towards 35.30. So in that case, you may want to take a split, 50% around this price, another 50% remaining around 35.30, and the stop around 36.60.70. The target around 2800 levels. Looks to be a good trade setup here. All right, so let's take the next guy, euro. As I said, euro is to be taken both sides. I mean, opportunities are seen both sides. It could be a potential up Gartley. This is what I'm talking about. If the entire rally from 1550 has to be taken as the first leg. I'm just taking another probable wave count, okay? Then it could form a Gartley towards 1700 levels and then move up. So let's remain a bit cautious here. We want to sell this chart, but the target would be around 1700 mark. All right, it has formed a bottom yesterday, right after the numbers came out. That was expected. Uh, that drop was expected. If you were there with me in the New York live, we were talking about a close intermediary bottom around 1800 levels. That's what it actually did, and you never know. It's carving out a lower top right now over here around 1876, or it might push a bit more higher towards the 1900 mark. So how do you deal this chart? Go short, please, between now, I repeat, please go short or consider taking shorts between now and 1900 levels. You might want to consider placing your stop losses just above the 1960 mark. That's an interim resistance right now, and if at all it's going to be a Gartley, then it's going to stop right here, at least towards 1700 levels. So right, please take it at least towards 1700 levels, and we will review the chart again at that price. All right, so pound on the short side, maybe you can take a split. Euro USD on the short side again, maybe not from this price around 1900 levels. Dollar index now, that's a chart you need to look out or watch out on the north side. The question is whether you want to go long here or a bit lower. I'll just explain the medium term chart setups first, and we are still confident about an up Gartley, 5-3 structure having been produced here. The entire rally between 91, let's change the angle degree a bit. 3, 4 and 5. Wave 1, and then ABC wave 2. I just started off a few days back, so not many are knowing about, not many are, but the views are coming good, and thank you for your support. uh, Keep sharing if you like the work here. That's going to we're trying to build a big traders community. I don't know until it's all free for now. This is my passion, but it's going to continue at least for this year, end of this year, or maybe even the beginning of 2018. The YouTube videos are going to be free forever, that's for sure. That's the counter trend line, and that was the support trend line which got broke, and the backside test, wonderful drop over there after, but bouncing at the 61.8%. We would like to respect this bounce at this point in time. So bottom line, till the time prices remain above 92.50 broadly, I think we've got a Gartley structure forming here, and a push above the counter trend line, which is now passing towards 93.50. I think it's giving enough room for a push on the north side. All right, so please look to remain long in the dollar index right from these levels, or maybe if you want to optimize it a bit, then let's consider another small boundary, and let's consider a retracement of that. All right, it could be the retracement and then a rally. So let's find out the level where you would want to enter longs in the dollar index. $92.80, so maybe around 92, between 92.80 or 93.10.20. But buying on dips looks good on this chart, at least till prices remain above 92.50. Swing trades have been suggested with a stop around 91, but short-term intraday is good to remain long until prices stay above 92.50. All right. So let's have a quick look at gold now. Just to remind you of the trades that we have been discussing live during the past 2 days, we got out of most of them, including crude oil intraday yesterday, and then we played around at least in the euro, in crude oil. At an intraday level, we played out in gold. We are out of gold right now from the shorts taken around 1296.97, and these are the trade reviews or the intraday trades that we did yesterday. For all those real-time live trade setups on your phones, consider joining the channel on my name. It's all free. It's all, if you are a serious trader or a busy trader, that's what I'm saying, then you should be there. Okay, so what's the wave structure looking like? Let's discuss it again. I think now more confidence is coming, in the sense that we want to sell this chart on rallies, but now I think that's the reason why we have exited gold almost completely. The reason being, we've got the first leg on the corrective side, that is wave A. Let me compress a bit more. So for those who are joining fresh, They are in tune with the wave counts discussed in gold. Videos are posted regularly twice a day. It's up. Stay tuned for regular updates here. It's not like once a week or something like that. It's live trading that we are interested in. Wave one, and then wave two. That was wave three, and then you had a wave four, A, B, C, and finally wave five. So I'm labeling this as a capital A. There's a reason for that. It's we are expecting a drop in a corrective form. So it's going to be like a zigzag, maybe 5, 3, 5. Okay, we've got a 5 down, so we are expecting 3 up now. Out of those 3 waves, I think we've got A already, and then we also have B right up on the screens here. Now wave C is unfolding in a very complex manner. Let's understand how. And that's what corrective waves are all about. I feel we've got a kind of combination being played out here, but there's no way am I indicating to go long. Okay, this combination could be, that's the first wave, which is unfolded again complex ABC, ABC, and again ABC. So that's a 3-wave movement. Then we had an X, so maybe we can label this as W, but I don't want to make this complex anymore. We've got wave A, wave B, and I think what's happening right now could be a 5, 3, 5, another 3-wave structure underway, which is most likely to rise towards 1308 or somewhere here. All right, so we've gotten wave A, and then we've gotten wave B, and I think with all the complex corrective wave counts here, and if you would like to simplify, we are looking for wave C to terminate somewhere very close to 1306, 1307, or maybe towards 1310. Unless and until it drops, it clearly drops below 1275 from here on. I think that a great possibility remains for one more push on the north side. Could be today, could be tomorrow, and I think that should be a meaningful top where you should go and sell strongly. All right, so that pace is very good for the December drop in gold, and then a pickup in January. All right, so this is the short-term or medium-term trade setup in gold. Bottom line, look to sell on rallies. Price indications are between 1285, 1290, and 13010. That's the selling range actually. All right, you can place your stop loss after that. We are completely out of the shorts right now. We will be looking to sell on rallies again. All right, so let's have it till now. And as always, this is the details of the contact. If you want to make, I'll be finishing through the website, done in a very humble way, by this weekend. You can please feel free to write to me at harshjapee@yahoo.com. Have a look at Harsh Japee business site, and consider joining the free Telegram channel Harsh Japee, and that's the link provided there. Look forward to see you there again. It's a busy channel. We trade intraday as well as swing trades over here. Mostly all the instruments that we discuss online here, that is euro, pound, gold, dollar index, crude oil, uh, Bitcoin, we are short right now from about 10,400 levels, and we are looking to add various instruments, indices, in special Dow Jones and the Singapore Nifty, the Nifty India, uh, in the coming weeks. All right. So once again, thank you for joining this session live if you are there, or you might want to watch the recording after this. Uh, I'll be back again after a few hours around 8:30 a.m. Eastern uh, during the New York live. Until then, good luck to your trades, brothers, and please take care and God bless. Goodbye.